It's November 16th here in Central Illinois. It's the first day of Illinois shotgun season. We got about 3 inches of snow on the ground already, which is unusual for this time of year. And the rut is on. The rut's been on for about the past 2 weeks. Been seeing a lot of chasing, a lot of moving around. It's been super cold the last 2 weeks or so. The deer kind of feeding a little bit and chasing a little bit. So with all the hunters in the woods today and this weekend, the deer should be moving around quite a bit. So I'm sitting in an open pasture where I know the deer come out here to feed, the bucks come out here to check and see if the does are out here. So I'm gonna sit tight until noon and then try to get back in here about 1 o'clock. So it should be a good morning. I already heard a couple shots this morning, so we'll see what happens. Well, as I set out here on Thanksgiving evening, gives me a little bit of time to reflect on my hunting season so far this year. I've had a pretty good season. It's kind of hit and miss early on. Illinois youth shotgun season was pretty rough. It was 85, 90 degrees most of the time. Saw very few deer, and then once archery season started to kick off, started to pick up a little bit. It was kind of hit and miss there early on, and then about the third week of October it started picking up, started seeing some nice 2-year-old bucks, and then the following weekend saw some nice 3.5, 4-year-old bucks, and then from there on it seemed like it was on all the way up till the first shotgun season. I was fortunate enough to harvest a nice 12-point buck a week before Halloween. I saw him there the weekend before, so thought I needed to get back out there and hunt him. The bad thing is I forgot my camera at home because I was such a hurry to get out there. But it was a nice 12-pointer. The biggest one I've shot with a bow. So, and then after that week I started to see some other pretty decent bucks, some nice 8-pointers, and then quite a few does moving around, a lot of chasing going on. And then I was fortunate enough to harvest a doe. It ran over on the neighbor's property, so I was happy that he allowed me to go over there and get it. So I have a nice buck and a nice doe down already this year. I'm thankful for my in-laws, brother-in-law that allows me to hunt their farm. Thankful for wife, daughter that allow me to get out here and hunt and spend my time in the woods. And thankful for my hunting buddies that videotape me and hunt with me, and we have some good times and sometimes some hilarious moments while we're hunting. So hopefully this continues throughout the year and continues into next year. So On the Edge Outdoors hunting.